So he tells me that he says, Dylan, I've been taking the money from the sales that we make, the customers that we have, and when they pay their bills, I've been putting the money in my son's account, and then I've been running payroll through my son's account to all of our staff because the bank has frozen our operating account. And I said to him, that's not a smart move. You shouldn't be doing that. He says, well, we don't know what else to do. I said, well, the first thing that you need to do is you need to come up with a plan as to how you're going to fix this problem. And he said, well, we don't know how to do that. We're so busy trying to run our business that we haven't had time to sit down and actually work through all this. So we're working around the system. I said, yeah, but there's going to be many more problems that you're going to encounter if you keep diverting funds away from where they should be going, because now you could be creating more legal problems for yourself. So anyway, the short version of a very long story was that we were able to sit down and figure out a plan to, in this case it was CIBC, to get CIBC back their money by liquidating some other assets, putting some new money up. And for this particular entrepreneur, it sort of changed everything for him. But I think a lot of times we're inclined to, or entrepreneurs, when they get into tough moments, sometimes you can put your head in the sand and not deal with the variables that you're faced with. But the truth is, the faster you can face them and deal with them and be honest about them, then the faster you get to a resolution. So in this particular case, this guy was able to expand his business. He was able to open up another location in Texas, as it were, because welders are cheaper in Texas than they are where he was from. And ultimately, everything did work out okay, but there was that moment where he panicked and for a month or two was paying his staff through his son's bank account because he just simply didn't know what else to do. And this was a business that had about 40 employees, and it was during the downturn in the economy, so he really didn't know what his options were. But ignorance isn't the same as innocence. And so if you find yourself in that position today, make sure you go and get help.